Hello and welcome to the final day of the Trackmania 2 Stadium Tournament hosted by The Gathering. I'm your caster FB and we got 3 matches left to play of this tournament, beginning with the winner bracket final between Spam, Znik, Ziggy and Tommy D, where top 2 will qualify to the grand final. The other 2 will drop down to the consolation final, which will be played after, where Bow and Lifelux awaits. And then top 2 in that match qualifies to the final as well. But as mentioned, we will start with the winner bracket final, and the players are warming up right now. And I just fix the audio a bit here. Looks like we are going to start on King Wizard, made by Nix. And the world record here is 40.22 by Acer Poker. Also, I can mention that in this tournament there's a prize pool of 3,000 Norwegian krones for first place, and then hardware for second and third. And the format will be a cup mode with finalists, with point limit 100. So once you reach 100, you become a finalist, which means you have to win one more round to secure your position. And I believe this will be the last warm-up before we go live. Currently following Spam, who won the time attack qualifiers in the beginning of the tournament and has been looking very strong so far in this event. So might be seen as the big favorite. Of course, we also got Znik here, who won the Gathering last year, so he is the defending champion. But we are going live now on the first map. Good luck, have fun. King Wizard will be the first map. Then we also got 2 other maps, Jubel and Protocol. All maps are from the Team Masters Team Cup map pack, a team tournament that's going on right now online. Alright, here we go. First map is loaded. All 4 players are ready. And of course, if you get first in this final, you will get 10 points in the grand final. Second will get 6. So it's very important to try and get first as well, so you get some bonus points. Anyways, we are live in the first round following Ziggy in the start. But it is Znik who has dropped down to last place. Oh, almost crashed as well. Spam takes an early lead instead. Tommy D second, just ahead of Ziggy. And for some reason the fast checkpoints are not working on the server. I'm not sure why. But we'll just continue here anyway. Spam currently in the lead. We have Tommy D who has fallen down to 4th place. Znik goes up to 2nd with a good turner. Spam goes a bit too wide, and Znik too, he crashes. Spam still in the lead ahead of Ziggy. Here comes the ending. Spam will stay in front of Ziggy, who hits the hole but still managed to finish at 2nd place. And yeah, the checkpoints are not working here, so will make it a bit harder to cast, but I'll try my best. So, oh yeah, points are not working either. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, because I don't see any points here. I don't know if the players got points or not. That's okay. Now the checkpoints work. Wait a minute, was that a warm-up? I thought that was the first round. Anyways, my fail in that case, if that was the warm-up. Thought it was live. So in that case, this is the first round. Znik is in the lead ahead of Ziggy. Spam goes up to 3rd place. Tommy D is at 4th. And Spam with a great turn goes up to 1st place ahead of Znik. Ziggy falls down to 4th. Tommy D can pass him. Here comes the ending. Who will take first? Spam makes a mistake and Znik is gonna take first, just ahead of Tommy D with 300. Ziggy takes 3rd and Spam takes 4th. Yeah, whatever. Let's not bother the players anymore. Common mistake to assume that it's live when it's warm-up. Happens to the best of us, I guess. Anyways, we are live in the 2nd round now. Znik in the lead with 10 points. Ahead of Tommy D with 6, Ziggy with 4, and Spam with 3. Crashing in the end. And we have a close pack here in the 2nd round. Let's see if I can find Tommy D. Here he is. Follows, passes Spam, but Spam goes up to 3rd place. It's a very close pack. Ziggy and Znik currently in the lead. Oh, Tommy D goes too wide and will miss the checkpoint. That's gonna cost him a lot of time. Meanwhile, Spam has dropped down again here in the end. Znik goes up to 1st, Ziggy at 2nd. Oh, Ziggy comes back though. Oh, so close. 200 between Znik and Ziggy. Good race, and then Spam takes third, 0.87. And here's Tommy D, will be able to finish with 3 seconds left. So Znik off to a great start, 20 points so far. Tommy D is passed by Ziggy, who goes up to second. And then Spam with a bad start, only 7 points so far. And we are live into the third round now on the first map. Following Spam, let's see if he can do better. He needs to start winning some rounds here. Oh, Tommy D crashes again. This time very early into the round. Instead we got Znik in the lead, Ziggy at second, then Spam at third. Spam 900s behind only. Oh, that's a good turn from Spam. Can he go up to the lead as well? Oh, Znik hits the wall hard. So he's gonna go to last place. Meanwhile, we got Ziggy and Spam here for the fight for first place. Ziggy is in the lead with only 400s. Can Spam get a good ending here to pass him? No, he won't. Ziggy with a much better finish. 0.63, Spam 0.69. Tommy D will pass Znik there and then. So Ziggy getting closer to Znik, only 3 points behind now. Spam and Tommy D tied for third with 13 points. And we are live into the fourth round now. 5 rounds are of course played on each map. So second to last now. Now Ziggy with a bad turn, but that's a good turn from Ziggy. Goes up to second place. His teammate Tommy D is ahead of him. And Spam continues to have some problems here in the start, but usually has strong finishes, but there he goes a bit too wide. Let's see if he can build up some speed and catch up again. He's still at fourth place. Znik in the meanwhile has gone up to first place. Spam with a lot of speed here. Can he get a good turn here as well? Ziggy will clip the wall. Falls down to fourth place. And meanwhile we have a very close fight now. Spam with a lot of speed. Can he catch up to Znik and Tommy D? No, he won't. Who will take first? Znik will take first with only 4 milliseconds. Good race. And then Spam 0.75. Also a good time. Ziggy with that mistake only gets 3 points. But he's still at second place. Znik now 33 points at first. Tommy D 19 at third, and Spam 17 at fourth. We are live into the last round now with the first map. Following Znik, Spam has gone up to the lead. Good start. That's a good turn from Znik. Oh, that's a bad turn from Spam. Spam goes a bit too wide, hits the border, and it pushes him to the left. So he's now 2500s behind first place. Very bad start on this winner bracket final. Oh, Tommy D crashes, and Ziggy as well at the platform. So Znik is suddenly all alone here. And look at these Gamers League players having to go back so they won't miss the checkpoint. In the meantime, Znik takes first. 40.59 is a solid time. 0.93 by Spam. So Znik off to a great start here in the winner bracket final. 43 points after the first map. And then who's gonna be second? It is Ziggy with 26, and then Spam and Tommy D tied with 23 points each. So yeah, a bit of a fail there for me in the start. I thought it was live, but it was in fact warm-up. So that's why the checkpoints didn't work. And let's see what the second map will be now. It's gonna be Duel by MD Point. World record here is also by Poker, 40.95. And let's take a look at the Dedimania here, the top 30 online records, to see if the players are present in it. We see Spam at top 19 with a time of 41.18. We got Ziggy at top 28 with 41.36, and that seems to be the only 2 players. So Tommy D and Znik are not in this Dedi, but they can still have good times, of course. Just might have been set in time attack or offline. So now we're doing one warm-up, and then we will go live once again. And this map I find to be the hardest in the map pack. Some tricky turns. The ending as well is hard to nail perfectly. You need to build up a lot of speed, so we might see some overtakes in the ending. Alright, we are going live once again. Znik is currently in the lead after a great start, 43 points. Ziggy at second with 26, Spam and Tommy D both with 23 points. following Ziggy in the first round. And he goes a bit wider than the other 3 players, which means he gets a bit more speed, so he catches up here. And it's a very close and collected pack. Oh, Spam clips the wall! Spam clips the wall here, falls down to 4th place. Meanwhile, Tommy D also crashes here, so Spam will pass him. And at the top we got Ziggy in the lead, 1300s ahead of Znik. Let's see if Znik can catch up here in the ending. As said, it's kind of hard to nail the turn. Here he comes, Ziggy still in the lead, he's extending it for 2400s now, so he can perhaps take it a bit safe as well. And he sets a nice time, 41.27, Znik 0.53, Spam 0.96, and then Tommy D 42.77. And Znik now with 49 points, Ziggy with 36, Spam with 27, Tommy D with 26. And again, we're playing to 100, and then finalist mode will start. And what's going on with Spam here? He crashes in the start, so loses about half a second. So not good in the first map, and looks like he's starting the second map pretty bad as well. But he might just not be as warmed up. We see also Znik dropping down to 3rd. The 2 Gamers League players are in the top. Ziggy's at first once again, Tommy D at 2nd. Let's follow Tommy D. Can he catch up to his teammate? He's very far behind, 3700. Ziggy is driving great on this map so far. He's gonna take another 1st place, 41.34. Tommy D 0.61, Znik 0.94, and Spam 42.08. Znik still in the lead with 53 points, but Ziggy is catching up quickly, 46 points. Tommy D with 2 points in the lead now, ahead of Spam. Going live into the 3rd round of the second map. Maybe I should put the audio a bit higher here, so you hear the cars. It looks like... oh, Znik crashes! Znik has made a mistake, and also Spam, by the looks of it. Tommy D will pass him, goes up to 2nd. Ziggy is in the lead, he can take his 3rd first place in a row. Tommy D with a mistake. Znik can pass him, perhaps. Yes, Znik with more speed, so we'll pass Tommy D, and Spam as well with a mistake, so Znik can go up to 2nd perhaps. Ziggy is in the lead, huge lead for Ziggy with 1 second, and he's gonna take another 1st place. Spam in the meantime is staying in front of Znik, 1600s ahead, and then Tommy D is at last. So yeah, Ziggy is really showing some great performance on this second map, and he's now only 1 point behind Znik. So those 2 players with a bit of a lead here ahead of the other 2. Spam with 36, Tommy D with 35. But I would not count out at least Spam yet. Oh, Ziggy crashing in the start, so most likely not gonna win his 4th first place in a row. See how it looks here in the top. Close fight between Spam and Znik at the top. Tommy D has fallen down a bit, 2100s behind right now. Spam goes up first, better turn over Znik. But Znik not very far behind whatsoever. Oh, this is so close between these 2 players. Let's follow Znik here. Spam is in the lead, still with 1 turn left. Here comes the ending. Znik goes for a wider line, tries to build up a lot of speed. He catches up to Spam quickly, but it's not enough. Spam will take first, 0.32. Znik 0.35. Tommy D 0.58, and Ziggy 42.35. Good race between Spam and Znik there. So Znik now extends his lead a bit over Ziggy. 63 points, Ziggy 59, Spam 46, Tommy D 39. Live into the last round of the second map now. It's Tommy D who does not have the best start. Builds up a lot of speed here though, will overtake Znik. Oh, Spam crashing. Drove too close to the wall and it punished him, so he will fall down to last instead. And Ziggy is back to where he belongs at 1st place. He can win 4 out of 5 rounds here, unless he makes another mistake. Oh, Spam with a nice turn, catches up to Tommy D. All of a sudden, Spam pops up there. So he's currently driving very risky. In the meantime, Ziggy with a lot of speed. He's gonna take first. Znik will take second. Tommy D... oh, Tommy D passed Spam in the end, so Spam must have made a mistake. But yeah, Ziggy won 4 out of 5 rounds on that second map. And is up to 69 points, tied for first with Znik. Spam at 49 and Tommy D with 43. So yeah, Ziggy looking pretty strong on that map, but let's see if we can keep that performance on the third map as well, which is gonna be Protocol by Third, and we will start with another warm-up, of course. So I'll take a look at the Daddy here. We see Tommy D at top 6, 42.41. Ziggy at top 11, 42.44. Then Spam at top 21, 42.56. And Znik is not absent in this list here. So the two Gamers League players seems to be very prepared. And perhaps this will be Tommy D's chance to catch up a bit as well. And this is a round with a lot of stretches. So you want to build up a lot of speed. Here's one long stretch. And then there's one also in the end where we've seen players catching up a lot. Here comes a long left turn. And then a small zigzag movement there up to the platform. So that's the end of the warm-up. Good luck, have fun. Let's continue the match. To repeat, Ziggy and Znik tied for first with 69 points, Spam at third with 49, and Tommy D at fourth with 43. Following Znik here in the first round, as he does start the worst. Mistimes it a bit, so he's 600s behind. Not too much though, still at striking distance. And he builds up quite a lot of speed here, so he catches up a bit. Let's see if this long stretch now. Oh no, Znik clips the wall instead. So he's out of this race. Tommy D, Spam and Ziggy close to each other, very close to each other. Ziggy though makes a small mistake here, will not get as much speed. Spam and Tommy D in the lead. All very close fight. Spam with slightly more speed. The last turn will decide it. Who's gonna build up the most speed, Tommy D or Spam? It is Spam with more speed. He goes over the ramp, up on the platform and into the finish. 42.70, 600s ahead of Tommy D. And then Ziggy able to stay in front of Znik to take third. So Ziggy now in the lead with 1 point. But Spam and Tommy D both catching up a bit. Spam now at 59 points, Tommy D with 49. So yeah, Tommy D showing that he's pretty good on this map. Top 6 Dedimania record. And Znik once again with a bad start. He's having some trouble with it. Although he does build up nice speed here. Let's see if he can avoid the wall now. Much better. Although he did not build up that much speed. The other three players does it better. Ziggy with a slight lead here ahead of Tommy D and Spam. Znik comes back nicely here. Good speed. Ziggy though has taken the lead, extended with he's ahead with 1400s right now. Good stop by Ziggy. Can he keep it to the finish line as well? Here comes the ending. Who's gonna build up the most speed? Tommy D falls down again. Spam and Znik close to each other. Ziggy is gonna take first, but who's gonna take second? It is Spam with 100, and then Tommy D also with a good time, 0.89. So that was a very good race between all four players. About 30 hundreds between them. So Ziggy now in the lead with 83 points, Znik with 76, Spam at 65 and Tommy D with 52. And again Znik is having trouble with the start, he's just mistiming it every time here. And now he did it the worst as well, he's 3300s behind and he crashes as well. This is not Znik's map, that is for sure. And Ziggy goes up to the lead once again. He's driving great in this match so far. Spam goes up to second. More speed than Tommy D over this long stretch. Can Spam catch up to Ziggy? He's 1700s behind and he catches up with more speed. Ziggy still in the lead though. Spam goes for a wider line, but Ziggy keeps it. Still at first. Here comes the ending once again. Spam has done it good before, but Ziggy keeps his lead over the ramp. And Ziggy is gonna take first. 42.59, solid time. Spam 0.77, Tommy D 43.56 and Znik 44.46 at last position again. So Ziggy now 93 points, Znik with 79, Spam 71 and Tommy D 56. So if Ziggy wins this round, he will reach finalist mode already. Oh, and Znik crashes now in the start. Yeah, he's just doing worse and worse here for each round. He started off with just losing a few hundreds, then a bit more, and then he had to adjust his speed, and now he crashed. So he's not having a good time on this map, that's for sure. We also saw Tommy D crashing, so he is at third place. So that means Spam and Ziggy remains. A nice speed from Ziggy over the long stretch. Where is Spam? Here he is. Spam does the next turn better though, so he catches up, and this is neck and neck between these two players. Spam with a nice turn now, goes up to first. Ziggy will have to risk it in the ending if he wants to take first. Oh, he goes a bit too wide, he has to adjust his speed, and Spam is gonna take this. 42.60 by Spam, 42.84 by Ziggy, 43.60 by Tommy D, and Znik almost landed outside of the road, but managed to finish at least and takes 3 points. So Ziggy at 99 points, only 1 point from finalists. That must be a bit annoying. Znik at 82, Spam at 81, only 1 point behind Znik now, and Tommy D at 4th with 60. So yeah, Ziggy now only needs to finish, and we see Tommy D now crashing the start. Znik manages to do it decently this time. Of course, once Ziggy reaches finalist mode, he needs to get first in a round to secure his position. We see Tommy D with another mistake, Znik as well. So this is a fight between Spam and Ziggy again. And Ziggy once again with more speed here. Let's see if Spam will catch up though, as he's done before. Not this time. Ziggy keeps the lead. 900 ahead of Spam. Approaching the ending, but that's a good turn from Spam. He catches up quickly with a better line as well. Here comes the ending. Spam will try to build up a lot of speed, but Ziggy does it better, and Ziggy is gonna reach finalist mode here. Takes first, and of course that is important. It's not just about finishing the round to reach finalist. You want to avoid your opponents to gather as much points as possible, because once you reach finalist mode, you won't get any more points. So the others will catch up quickly, and in fact Spam and Znik are both only about 2 rounds away from reaching finalist mode as well. So Ziggy drove great in this match and deserves to reach finalist mode first, but he still needs to get another first place here, and he got 3 hungry players he needs to defeat. So it's 1 versus 3 now, and we are switching map as well. Back to the first one, King Wizard by Nyx. I don't think I mentioned it, but the world record here is also by Poker, 40.22. And I didn't check the Dedimania either, so let's take a look at it. We got Spam at top 13, 40.45, Ziggy at top 15, 40.46, Tommy D at top 23 with 40.58, and Znik once again absent. But as you can see here, Znik is not doing too bad, although he did very bad on the previous map. Let's see if he can play a bit better here. And Spam had a very bad start on this map. Crashed a lot. So he's also he also wants revenge, of course. Wants to drive a bit better. Alright, that's the end of the warm-up. We are going live now. Will Ziggy be the first player to qualify to the grand final and get the 10 bonus points? It remains to be seen. He needs to win 1 more round. That's all he needs, but it can be harder than it seems. Very much harder than it seems, in fact. We've seen many times that players are not able to finish as finalists, and the others will catch up. Well, let's see if he can do it. Following Ziggy, here he is in the first round. Oh, that's a bad turn from Ziggy. He drops down to 4th place. Of course, the more pressure, the pressure will build, the more he loses here. So he wants to get first in the first round. That's the best, but he's having a terrible start here. Clearly feeling the pressure. He is 29 hundredths behind the rest of the pack. Znik and Spam with a close fight here in the lead. Tommy D not very far away either. So Ziggy is not gonna win this round, but the looks of it, don't think all 3 players will crash. Nope, Spam with much more speed. He's ahead of Znik. Tommy D still at 3rd. Here comes the ending, and Spam is gonna take first, and Tommy D does a nice flip into the finish. Spam 0.53, Znik 10 hundredths behind, and Tommy D 0.87 ahead of Ziggy with a time of 41.05. So yeah, Ziggy now still at finalists, of course. Spam 97 points, Znik 92, Tommy D 67. Both Spam and Znik can reach finalist mode now, with Znik takes first and Spam takes second. In that case, we will have 3 finalists. And the lead that Ziggy built up is completely unnecessary, and we see him crashing here as well. So this is not looking good for Ziggy. Clearly feeling the finalist pressure. And meanwhile we got Spam and Znik, who are only getting stronger for each round. Knowing that they got nothing to lose here, they only have to avoid Ziggy to win the round, and they are doing a great job of it. Znik takes over the lead here, so if Znik takes first now and Spam takes second, this is gonna be 3 finalists. Znik is still ahead of Spam, and he is gonna do it. 0.62, Spam 0.70, Tommy D 0.80, and then Ziggy at last. So we are going to have 3 finalists now. Spam, Znik and Ziggy. Tommy D at 71 points. So let's see, will third time be the charm for Ziggy, or will the pressure be too high? Spam and Znik of course got an upward trend, while Ziggy got a downward trend, and that can be very important in such a small margin game. You know, it's all about the small margins. And we do see Tommy D has fallen down. Znik takes the lead over Spam. Ziggy is at third, but he gets a no drift. Ziggy with a no drift, and this is gonna be a fight between Spam and Znik for the first position and the first place into the grand final and 10 bonus points. Znik still in the lead here, but Spam is not far away. Spam with a great turn here. Spam will overtake Znik for first place. Here comes the ending. Spam still in the lead. Spam is gonna take it after a comeback. 0.40. It's a good time. 10 hundredths ahead of Znik, and then Ziggy at third. Tommy D at fourth. So yeah, the pressure of finalist mode was a bit too high for Ziggy. Of course, he can still make it though. It's not over yet. But as he's been playing so far, it's not looking good, that's for sure. Alright, going live into the 4th round now. Will this be the last round of the match? Oh, Ziggy crashes in the start! And now it's up to Tommy D to avoid, I can't speak right now, to deny Ziggy the first place here and to get 2nd place. But Ziggy with a great turn will overtake Tommy D, or no, oh yes he will. Tommy D with a bad line here, so Tommy D makes a mistake. Znik will pass him. Now it's up to Ziggy. Can he risk it, or can he save it? I mean, all he needs to do is to save it. He knows his opponents have crashed since the players are playing with cars on. Ziggy with the ending approaching, and he is gonna take first. Well deserved in my opinion, and he takes 2nd place. So Spam and Ziggy qualifies to the grand final. Znik and Tommy D falls down to the consolation final, which is up next.